what structural shifts do you think will reshape the AI industry over the next few years?
So I think from discussing AI behind closed doors, right? Over the years, the evolution of AI, if you have taken note of it, right? So AI was not not for everyone, right? I mean that was the sort of mindset. From that to like so many people now trying to build a lot of AI technology from India, so that has been the major change, and this is only possible. It's not just by the mindset of the MSMEs and startups. It also requires substantial support from government, from industry as well, for these companies to blossom and create something sustainable.
Right, that is true. AI is becoming a lot more commonplace, especially I think among the folks who sit in offices now, or people or students who are doing their projects. AI is become something that's like a no-brainer now. Earlier we used to say Google it. Now we probably use a different name.
um, I mean, but still, so there was a debate, right? I mean, especially if you look at the Indian context, right? So the debate was if if India will be a consumer of AI or creator of AI, right? So this is a fundamental question to be addressed, right? Over the years, we have consumed AI that is created, by the West, by European countries. But now, I mean, the stage is set for us to create something of our own. So this is where sovereign AI, right, comes into picture. And with availability of data and availability of compute, people are able to take this challenge, and they are able to sort of research and create some AI that can be not just not just demo grade, but that can be deployed at scale at either enterprises or in the government sector as well.
My next question for you is where do you see sustainable competitive advantage emerging for AI companies today?
So the advantage is to build, knowing your verticals, knowing your target areas, right? Knowing your customers if you are building for enterprises, and building verticalized AI that performs better than the generally available AI, right? Or the generally available models that are out there. So building something very specific to solve specific problems for industries, that is more sustainable in my opinion, and that's the shift that has happened from consuming AI to creating something very specific.
Right. When we talk about AI, there is still a lot of some people fear it, some people are curious about it, some people have some misinformation about it. So, what is this misgivings or misinformation about AI that you still see now?
So that basically stems out of using some of these very large models that are likes of GPTs of the world, right? So the misinformation that is there, that sort of gets into the model, right? And when the model starts sort of hallucinating and gives you some inappropriate response, as a user, right, if you are not able to sort of differentiate what is an actual response and what versus an hallucinated response, you are going to be misled naturally, right? So the way to solve it is to build grounded models, right, where you are able to reason out the source of the information. The model, I mean, the underlying topic would be responsible AI per se, right? If you are building AI, building models, right, model should be able to cite where the source of information lies, right? It should be able to give you accurate information, not any false positives.
Right, when we talk about AI, there is still a long way to go when it comes to adoption by companies. So, what is stopping companies right now? What are the key bottlenecks which we see as far as AI adoption is concerned?
So there are some concerns to be addressed. See, for example, the factual correctness of an AI system, right, that is being debated, right? So I mean, specialized AI models, they are trying to solve this naturally, right? So then the availability of compute, right, although a lot of GPUs are getting produced now, the shift has to happen in the industry, right? So at an enterprise level, people have always had traditional data centers which run on CPUs, not on GPUs. Now, if you want to run these large AI software solutions and models, you need a highly capable GPU infrastructure, right? So now the shift from a traditional legacy data centers to GPU enabled AI first data centers, that has to happen at a much more rapid pace for AI adoption to exponentially increase.